Hey man, you asked about the sound I had for 1963, and I thought um, I should make a little video just to demonstrate, and also so I remember how I did it. Uh, so, so this is the sound that I had, and I'm just playing an open G there. So what I've done is I'll just turn everything else off. So I've started by just putting some compression on my sound and a gate. I usually do that. That's my standard sort of sound. I then threw in my super octave, which I had set to the OC2 setting, and a little bit of direct level, mostly the first octave down, none of the second octave down. So it's my standard sort of octave down sound. Into the micro synth. Now, had the trigger sensitivity way up so that it grabbed every note that I played. Had the sub octave just a touch in there. The standard signal at flat, and the octave up pushed right up. The square wave, which is the fuzz, off. The attack delay off, and I put in, I think this has gotten knocked, I actually had the resonance up a little bit high on the filter, sort of about a quarter of the way up. The high point of the filter, the start frequency, just above halfway. I just listened to the recording and tuned that. And the stop frequency all the way down. Here's a mistake I think I made, is I reckon I had the rate a bit too slow. So I might pull that down and make it a bit faster. So then when I include the micro synth, that's when it starts to get the sound of a thong hitting a PVC tube. Now, it needed a bit more tops, so I threw in the Bassman pedal and just basically used that to push the tops. So I had the highs way up, the presence way up, little bit of mid cut, little bit of bass cut, and a tiny bit of gain. So now it's bringing out that punch a little bit more. Then I've got my flashback here. It's actually set as a Corona chorus. So I've got the mix fairly just above halfway, the speed sort of just at your standard chorus setting, and the feedback, which is sort of the depth of the chorus, sort of fairly low. Here that thickens it up quite a bit. And then just for a little bit extra on top, I had my Meatbox sub-synth on. That is just an octave down again. So just a tiny little bit of the octave down and a little bit of a bass boost just to thicken it up some more. As you can hear, it's quite punchy now, and hopefully my phone's picking up some of that low end that the sub-octave's thrown in there. So yeah, that's my sound.